everyone, is these Bricks here, and welcome to another LEGO set review video. This video has been long awaited. I've been waiting since my birthday, which is June 7th, to get this set, and now 5 months later, I finally did. As you can also tell, I got a new box. Brand new. I double sealed it, like I glued it, and then put tape around the edges so this one will not be breaking, and I'm not putting a lamp on top of it so that it'll weigh it down. I'm going to buy a lizard light and attach it to my ceiling and then cut a hole in the top, and then that's going to be the overhead light. So that's why you see a shadow. As of right now, there is no overhead light. But it is now time to review this set. I actually got it a couple days ago, but I just wanted to wait until I got my new box. But first we're going to take a look at the minifigures, and then we're going to take a look at the builds. So the first minifigure we have here is the Spiderman minifigure, which is the same that they've been using, but I hear it's supposed to change for the upcoming Marvel sets, which I actually recently checked Instagram, and confidential pictures were leaked. Apparently, Spider-Man, yes, does have arm printing now in all of the sets, and Mysterio has some cool new, like, green mist stuff. We do get the Iron Spider armor again in the Spider hideout, and then some black kind of suit. I don't know if it's the symbiote suit or if it's like Spider Armor Mark II or something, but I don't want to make videos on them, otherwise I can get in trouble. But this one does have the dual molded legs, which is very nice. And as you can see, mine's face print was moved over just a little bit, but they do that on a bunch of them. But great minifigure, just they're starting to use it a lot more. Up next, we have Spider-Ham, which is probably the main draw for people to buy this set, and it's an exclusive minifigure, and it uses the regular blue short legs. I might get me some of like the Harry Potter type legs or whatever that actually bend. He's got a hot dog here, which I hope it's a beef hot dog, otherwise that'd be cannibalism. We have an exclusive torso, because you can kind of see like the belly there, and then on the back is how you tell it's exclusive. That is a pig, which I think is absolutely adorable. And then a brand new special molded head just for him. And I absolutely love this. Now, LEGO has officially made all the Spider-Verse characters except for Penny Parker and her robot. So, we are one more person closer. And if we get Penny in a set eventually, then we can finally have a full Spider-Verse, like, in LEGO. Up next, we have Iron Spider, which this one is all, well, it's an exclusive to the set for now, unless they put it in the Spider hideout. I could be wrong about that set, but I actually really like this. I like this a lot more than the first one, except I only have one problem with it. They really need to make this neck bracket piece in gold. But I do have a way to improve this figure to make it look like he has the golden arms, only using red and gold pieces. But he has an exclusive torso where it looks a lot more mechanical. Like, it looks like a suit from Spider-Man PS4. And then the head is exclusive, which you can see, like, all the robot type printing. And then the arms use some of these, like, Ninjago finger pieces for mechs or whatever. And then if you take off the arms, you can actually see the back of the torso, which has some very nice printing as well. All that nice shine to it. But I really like this figure, and I definitely do plan on doing a video on how to build a better Iron Spider with it. And then up next, we have Venom. Now, of course, they reused Venom in this set, but they did make him cooler. They finally made these web pieces in black, which I'm so happy about. I'm glad I finally got some, so I'm definitely planning on using some of these in Carnage Origins. But they gave him the Outrider tentacles, and then a couple of these web accessories. Like, here's one right here, which, like I said, I just love how they finally made these web pieces in black. And then we got another one over here. And then I think it's really cool how they made a web shield. That is exactly what this is. This is a shield. And then this is supposed to be like a scythe. Or just like a double-sided scythe for him to use. But he's not exclusive to this set. You can get him in the Venom mech, or the Spider mech versus Venom set. And then you can get him in the Venom mech versus the Spider Jet. Or maybe that was the other way around. I don't know, but he comes in 3 sets now, and then he's also coming in the Spider-Man hideout, which, if he's not a big fig in the Spider-Man hideout, I'm going to be upset, because we've gotten him so many times. But I think they're just using him over and over again because of how successful the Venom movie was. And then you have one more minifigure, but I don't know if it really even counts. And then we just have a regular skeleton, which I have actually not gotten a skeleton in a Lego set since the Prince of Persia sets. There was one that came with a skeleton that had like the normal wiggly arms. Um, but it is nice to get a brand new skeleton for some like new pieces or to reuse, you know. And I don't have very many of this arm anymore, so it's nice to get a few more of those. So the first build of the set we have here is the Spider Buggy, which is what people are calling it. I like to think of it as kind of a monster truck, but there is a set coming out called the Spider-Man Monster Truck or something. But I used to like the Spider-Man vehicles, but now I am starting to get sick and tired of them, like all these, like everyone else. And I think they should just start making buildings. But as you see, this is the main play feature with it is using these rubber bands here. If they were to like say go off a cliff and land, they would do this so that the car wouldn't break. This is kind of what off-roading cars do, is like their wheels can go up and down like this, I think, but I just really want some nice modular buildings from Spider-Man. But we have some stickers on the front here, so there's 2 stickers. We have a spider logo sticker there, and then 4 of the same stickers here, here, and here. And then Spider-Man can stay right there, and then we got a nice padded seat there for him, I'm assuming. Some stickers on these blue Nexo Knight shields. And then if we take off Spider-Ham, there's a computer sticker right there. And then this is actually a new type of missile launcher. If you push this button, it actually shoots pretty fast and pretty far. So I would watch it with this, especially around kids. But like, just listen to the sound it makes. That's I mean, it's a lot of force for sure. I mean, can I shoot you guys? I was too low. I'm not gonna damage my camera because I really do not want to do that right now. I got a movie to make. The next build is like this little lab thing, with a Venomosaurus egg like hatching, and this you can put the skeleton in this little clip here, so he's just laying there like he died. And then we have a tentacle coming out here, and then 2 pieces of a cracked egg, like it just opened like this. And then some sort of syringe, like, injecting into it, kind of, I don't know, maybe making it hatch or trying to kill it with acid or something. And then we have an egg here, which actually, this is my first time getting an egg piece, so that's actually really nice. But, and then 2 cracked egg pieces, which is also really nice. But, I like to pretend that the guy was trying to stab the egg so that it wouldn't hatch, but he died in the process, so, someone else has to do it, but that's just me. And then the main build of the set is, of course, the Venomosaurus Rex. Now, I'll start off on the front and work my way back. So, on the front here, as you can see, we have Iron Spider hanging down here. Well, that's because you take this out, they have you build this little contraption of the black web handcuffs, and it makes it look like he's been taken, like, prisoner or something, and he's hanging from his chin, just carrying him around. But you could also do that with Spider-Ham if you'd like. And the head here is probably my favorite part. Now, if you look at him from the front, he looks a little bit weird, because these are supposed to be the eyes. So if you look at him from the side, then he looks cool. But we have a sticker up here, and we got the big, long tongue, as always. And I really like how they use the tan teeth rather than the white teeth, because he's white all over. And if you open his mouth, the tongue is more posable, and stuff like that. And if you look all the way up, you can take the tongue out. And then you could actually, like, take Spider-Ham here, for example. Like, this thing can actually, like, hold figures in its mouth if it wanted to. And there's also a really other cool play feature with that. That I'll show you guys later when we get to it. But I like to leave it like this. And what's really cool is Lego made this dinosaur, and it's from the Old Man Logan comics, which I think is super awesome how Lego was able to recreate this. It looks absolutely amazing, and I really wish people would pronounce it right. And then up here is a neck part that can bend up and down to kind of give some more like posability, that maybe he's roaring right here, and maybe he's leaning back down. And then these 2 right here are actually prints, and then I'm going to take off Venom here, because you can actually like sit him down right there, or if you wanted, he could just be the Venomosaurus himself. Like, there is no minifigure of Venom, you know? Forgive me for sniffling so much. I don't know what's going on. I did not have my allergies this morning until now. But any of these that you see that is like a 2x2 slope piece is actually a print. So print, 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 print. Literally, like almost all of them are prints except for the bigger pieces, which I will tell you what's sticker and what's not. But that can go up and down like this, and then this is just on a ball joint, so it can turn literally any way you want. And then if we go to the back here, print, print, and Venom can sit right there. And then we have a sticker here on this white Nexonite shield piece, and then a big sticker on this bigger piece, which this is where the play feature comes in. You can open it, and this is supposed to... Sorry about that. This is supposed to be the stomach, and you can actually put the skeleton or any minifigure you want, as long as it doesn't have any back accessories, like take off Iron Spider's back accessories, and close it. So it's like he eats them, and then there's a mouth in his stomach, and it actually is like digesting, like there's some teeth up there. So maybe like down the whole esophagus is just teeth. And they got some more like red teeth there, which I think that's the first time we're getting this piece in red. But that's optional. And then over here we have these little it'd be the arms here. And then like I said, these are print, and these use the little Outrider arms, which again can hold a minifigure. I'm just using the skeleton as an example. But they're also pretty puny because T-Rexes had puny little arms. It's just they didn't even really use much. And then on the legs here, this is a sticker, and this is a sticker, and they use these cool like goat horn pieces to show more symbiote movement. And then the two black web pieces are used on the kneecaps there. And then there's a ball joint here, which can make it move like this if it wanted to. And then we've got a ball joint on the foot here. And then it uses the same technique from the Venom mech, just it's not as loose. It's more tight so that it doesn't wiggle around as much. And then we have the toes here, which use these cool scythe pieces in black, which now I have 6 of those, so that's pretty cool. And then the other side's the same. And then the tail is also posable. This is a sticker, and then this is print. But you could move it around quite a bunch, so you can make it look like he's gonna hit something. And there are quite a few poses you can make with this. One of my favorites is just that. Or I like to do this. I like to bend him over like that and make it look like he's about to go in for the attack. So maybe like they're driving away and he's like right behind them like this. And maybe he's like about to bite Spider-Ham. Open your mouth! And then they're like, whoop, not today. Oh wow, that would actually like get him, you know? And then he just eats him. But there's quite a lot you can do with this, and all it takes is your imagination, you know? And I'm just gonna put him back in the regular pose for now. Oh shoot. Like I like to keep him in a certain pose. For like mine, I put him on my shelf and stuff. I tried getting him to balance on one foot, but I was unable to, but maybe some of you guys can. Well, that's it for this set, you guys, and I don't know why, but I didn't really feel too good filming this video, and I don't mean by, like, my health, but, like, I mean, there was the sniffling, no overhead light. I just didn't feel, like, excited to film this video as I was before. I don't know why, but I apologize if the video was not as good as they usually are that I hear from you guys. But stay tuned for at least 2 alternative builds of this set. I do plan on doing those as soon as possible. And overall, I'd give this set probably a B, mainly because of the Venomosaurus. This is unnecessary. We don't need that. It was a nice inclusion to get Spider-Ham and a new Iron Spider. This is cool too. But this is really what took the cake for me. This is the reason why I got it. But also I now have, so far, all the Spider-Man sets that have been released. I mean, obviously, except for the ones that are coming up, because no one's gotten those yet. And then I still need to get a poly bag, but I'm only getting all these sets, even if they suck, because I want to collect them all. And who knows, maybe I'll get some useful pieces out of it. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please drop a like, leave a comment down below. Do you have any suggestions on maybe alternative builds or even future sets for me to get? I will tell you, I don't like DC, and I don't like, well, okay, I don't like DC at all. Star Wars, I like the movies, but not the Lego sets. So sorry, but you know any good Marvel sets that I could get? Because I mean, there are a few older Marvel sets that I do want to get again, or that I never got before. But let me know. Hit the subscribe button, turn notification over every time I post a video. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.